Hey everyone, you're watching Big Drone Flyer 77. When we return, I have a 1/16 scale brushless 4-wheel drive truck. This is from Team Laegendary, right after this. Hey, welcome back everyone. Donnie here, and thanks for joining me today on this edition of Big Drone Flyer 77. Hey, today I got a pretty cool 1/16 scale truck. This is from Team Laegendary. You can find them on Amazon. I'll leave a link down in the descriptions. Right now they're having a sale on this guy, which is pretty cool because it's a really nice truck. What intrigued me is not only having the wheelie bar. I mean, that's nothing special there, but it does have plenty of power for a brushless truck. It does have oil-filled shocks, but really what sold me on this one is that you got your all-terrain tires here, but it also comes with a set of paddle tires, you guys. So that makes it pretty cool to take it out in the sand and stuff. So you do get a spare set of paddle tires, which is awesome. You got your pretty basic controller, but it does have all the trim you need and reverse trim and stuff like that. So you can have low speed, high speed. You got your on and off switch here. You can it's full proportional steering, so you can control the steering, and you can control the speed as well. So which makes it really nice. Full proportional is definitely a must anymore. I mean, but this thing, I've seen this thing maybe one video on YouTube, but I've seen some demos on Team Laegendary's website. But this thing is really nice truck. It's waterproof, not full water resistant. It takes 3 AA batteries in the controller. Controller feels really nice. It's got the spongy wheel on there. So it's supposed to get you some pretty decent range. I'll have to look that up and see what it is. I'll put it up on the screen up here. But you do not want to waterlog this though. I seen a guy take this and submerge it all the way underneath the water, and then it stopped running. But it did survive tons of big puddles splashing through, things like that. So you can splash through puddles, but just don't submerge it, you guys, or you will short it out, the ESC and stuff. But let's go ahead and take the canopy off. I took the pins out already. Right before I get into that, we do have a charger, which is really cool because this company's out of USA. So they went ahead and supplied a charger and an adapter, so that way you don't have to get your own adapter, you guys. So they provide an adapter so you could plug this in and plug the batteries in. And when I say batteries, it actually has 2 batteries. These are 7.4 volt, 1000 milliamp, so they're doubled up in here. Which this thing actually comes with a adapter here, so you can plug it in to the ESC right here where the motor's connected, and you can run both of these cables of the battery together. You're not doing it's not going to go and make it into like a 4S or anything. So it's all you're doing is you're just they're connecting the positive and negative with negative, so that way it's still 7.4 volts, but it's going to double the milliamps. Now the milliamps will end up being 2000 milliamps, so you'll get about a 20-minute to 30-minute runtime, I believe they're saying on that. So just remember that these are not parallel connected. So definitely do not run a 4S battery in here, you know, because it won't handle it. You'll fry the ESC. But you know, but at least it's ran in series, so that way you can get double the time on there. But you got the 2-in-1 ESC, of course, and like I said, it's got proportional steering, which is it feels like a pretty good servo. You know, it's, from what I've seen, it looks really nice. We'll have to check it out in the test run. It does have oil-filled shocks. They are plastic in here, so you may have a chance of them leaking. I always suggest to kind of peek inside and make sure that it has the right amount of oil in there. But as far as I can see, I'm pretty sure it does, because it feels nice. It could use maybe just a touch more in there, but definitely always go over the manual that they provide. they usually give you an idea of what oil to use and how much to put in, things like that. So I always like to go over the manual just to make sure you know, you got everything set up right. So, but another good thing about this is, of course, they do give you the little T-bar to be able to change out the tires. You get some extra pins. I was really surprised though, is when I opened the box, is to find an actual fire resistant bag. So I thought that was pretty neat. I haven't seen a little hobby grade truck come with one like this before, so it does look pretty nice. It's pretty, oh, that's pretty strong, but you know, you can put quite a few little batteries in there, so that's pretty cool. I thought that was a really neat touch, them adding that in there. So, you know, thank you, Team Laegendary, for adding that stuff like that. I thought that was a nice touch. So, this one, the battery comes off pretty easy. You just twist this little clip here, and this pops up. Then you can pull the batteries out. And like I said, these are 7.4 volt, and they're 1,000 milliamp. And when it's running series with that adapter here, when you plug this in, then you're going to get, it's going to leave the voltage still 7.4 volt, but it's going to double the milliamps. So that way you'll get 2,000 milliamps. So like I said, it says about 30 minutes of runtime, which is pretty awesome. So I'm definitely happy with that. I can't wait to test this out. Take it for a run on the asphalt and some dirt. And then maybe hopefully I can find some sand and be able to throw the paddle tires on and run it in some sand. You don't want to run the paddle tires on asphalt and things like that. You'll end up chewing up them tires, so that's why you have these ones here. But the plastic feels pretty good. This is actually pretty bendy and flimsy in the tower, but in a way it's kind of good because it's going to be more durable, so that way you wreck, you know, it's going to kind of bend back. And it's got a pretty nice hard plastic frame on this, so I do like the frame on this because a lot of times those metal plate on the aluminum plates on some of those hobby grade ones, if you go and jump it and land pretty hard, it'll bend that plate, and you can twist up the frame and suspension. So, but it does have it has ball bearings in there, and you do have metal dog bones in there, and the hub inserts as well, so which makes it pretty nice. So you got a few metal parts on there. It's got the double wishbone suspension, so it's going to be a nice little runner. So, all right, guys. Any more information you need to know, I'll leave all that into the link down below in the descriptions, and you can read up some more about it. So, hey, before I go, you guys, I almost forgot to mention it does come with this foam. You can stick it down there and only run one battery, so that way it puts a space in there, so if you just want to run one battery. So it has adhesive. You could stick it, but I'm not going to stick it down in there. So alright, let's go ahead and get out there and run this thing. Alright guys, I'm out here with the 1/16 Laegendary Racing. This is Team Laegendary Sonic truck, brushless truck, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this thing on. Forgot to mention in the unboxing, it does have two KC lights that light up on here as well, so I'll go ahead and turn that on. I put the paddles on it first. I wish I could go to the beach, but I just can't get out today. Still having a lot of problems with my back, you guys, so let me turn the switch on. Okay, turn this on. In the unboxing, I think I said one was the speed trim and one was the steering trim. They're actually both steering trim. This is just the steering left to right, and this one's to give it full pitch on the rotation of the steering. So I got it turned all the way up. May back it down just a little, but then you got your high and low switch. Let's start off at low with the paddles on and see how it does. We're in normal for the steering and the throttle here. So there's low. This thing would be awesome at the beach. And it's pretty good. Let me turn that steering up a little bit more. Alright, let's go ahead and put it in high, you guys. Hook that up. There we go. Yep.
Gets it now. Yeah, that's pretty good. I know that wheelie bar doesn't really catch it that well, but it helps a little bit. Alright guys, I don't want to tear up these paddles, stay in the softer stuff here, but I'll have to take this to the beach or somewhere where there's some sand. But I just wanted to show you the paddle tires real quick. I'm going to swap these out and then put the street tires on, and then we'll do a speed run and see how fast this thing goes. So I'll get that all switched out and put the GPS on here. I'll be right back, you guys. All right, you guys, I got the other tires on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this thing on, and then I'll turn on the GPS sport here and click this thing on. Okay. All right, bear with me. My back is bad. All right, guys, let me turn this thing on, get it ready. Make sure I get satellites here. Looks like I got satellites. Guy gets ready to go. Hopefully I could get a couple good runs in here. Let me go up this way here. Woo! Breaks loose. Soft dirt there. I'm gonna have to trim it out a little bit. All right, let me turn around. I had to trim it out a little bit since it's got different tires on it now. Let's see, still got to go to the right a little bit. All right, let's try this out here. Okay, now I can punch it all the way. You got to really get into it because, or it won't, or it'll just spin and pop a wheelie and flip over. Let's try one more time here. Oh, it hits that dirt. All right, let's see what it did. Doesn't look too fast, but fast enough to have some fun. All right, what do we have here? And of course, it did not go and set. That figures. Oh, okay. 56, huh? Let's see if that's right here. Let's try this again here. One more time. I don't know if I had that set or not. And this has got both batteries connected for 2000 milliamps. Okay, now it's full speed. Whoa. Oh my gosh, that thing just popped the wheelie quick. I'll be right back. All right guys, I'm back. I forgot to calibrate it, so hopefully I didn't wear the batteries out. I should have did the speed run first. Okay, see if I get it without flipping it. Okay, full speed right now. All right, come back this way here. Oh, off-road. I didn't want to churn it too much or it would have just flipped over. I don't want to tear up that GPS. I should have put it underneath the body. So we got 35.9, which ain't bad. I think it says 40. I think 40 kilometers per hour is what it says, but I think they were probably running it on 3S, which I'm sure I can get away with. I don't know if I'm going to do that on this one. Let me go and reset it again here. I don't know if I want to do that with this one. I definitely have to get a fan first. I'd have to get a fan for sure. All right, I accidentally shut it off. Alright, is that going? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Make sure nobody's coming here, and we go up the road a little bit here. Do one more speed run. It's got some pretty good range, you guys. At least 20-30 meters away easily. Probably 30 meters. Okay, full throttle now. Didn't reset, son of a gun. Ah, 36. There it is. I just had it on a different setting. 36. It's not too bad. 36. So it looks like it's doing pretty good. Might have got a little better if I started off with the batteries being fresh instead of playing around with the paddle tires. I should have done the speed run, but that's okay. See if I can get to full throttle. There we go. And this thing wants to pop wheelies. There we go. Brakes work really good. Woo! Come on, get some traction. Alright, let's see what we got. Like 36.1, you guys, so that's not bad at all. Really, I mean, it's just 4 shy of 40 kilometers per hour, like they say, so you know, it wouldn't hurt to go and buy a ESC fan and maybe one for the motor. I'm more worried about the ESC being 35 amps, I believe. I'll have to look that up. It's either 35 or 40 amps. If it's 40 amps, I should get away with the 3S, but if it's only 35, I definitely have to run a pretty good fan on there, keep it cooled down. So, all right, let me pull this off here. I'm just gonna do a little thrashing, and then I'm gonna call it a day on here. It's a pretty cool truck. I like it. Definitely fun, you guys, so definitely check out the link in the descriptions. Oh, no problem at all. Jeez. Oh. This thing is definitely super fun. See if I can get this jumped. See if I can find a better spot here. Oh man, that's what this thing's for, man. Thrash, bash, and hammer it down. Oh shoot, that was a hard hit. I was hoping it was gonna flip completely. I think I'm done with that turn. Still good. Mess around in the rocks here. Oh jeez. Definitely. Oh my god, let's check it out, make sure it's all right, man. Wow, it looks okay. I don't see anything wrong, man. That was quadruple flip there. Looks like the axles are okay, the A-arms, that's good, man. It's a durable truck, you guys. That's why I like when they put that heavy duty plastic down here, because it flexes. Motor's starting to get a little warm. I feel the motor's getting warm, but it's not bad at all. I really like this. That's why I got this one. I'm just glad it came with dang, I cannot keep it on its wheels. This is hard asphalt right here. This is cold mix, so it's doesn't give way. It's kind of almost like hitting concrete. But definitely pretty cool. Get paddle tires and get 2 batteries. You could just run it on 1 battery. I'll have to do a test on that sometime and see if the speed or anything changes, which it shouldn't. It's just going to have less run time having the having both batteries running, making it 2000 milliamps, that's pretty nice. Jeez, I gotta stop taking them turns right there and banking it while it's hitting the bump there. So I'm not gonna go the full 30 minutes. You know, if you guys want to get one to do a test like that, that's totally up to you, but that'd be pretty boring. Not if you're the one running it, but watching this thing for 30 minutes would be pretty boring for someone. You need to drive it, have fun with it, because it's a blast. I can't wait to take it to the beach sometime with those paddle tires. And it's pretty easy to clean these things up. I'm gonna call it a day right there, guys. My back's killing me. I'm still waiting to see what surgery I got to get on that herniated disc, so I apologize not making videos, but right now I have to sit it out for a while. I can only go maybe 10 minutes or so, 12 minutes on my feet, and I have to go lay down, you guys. So just bear with me. Hopefully I can get the operation done and I can get fixed up and ready to go again. But guys, Team Laegendary, this thing's awesome, man. I wrote them a letter and told them, you know, they did a pretty good job. It was nice to see that they added all the extras on here. So usually don't find that in these toy slash beginner hobby grades here, you know. So definitely has a lot of good stuff, all metal gears and everything, CVD, drive lines and everything. So, but anyways, guys, I sure appreciate you watching. Like always, God bless, cheers, and happy driving.